Hoi hoi. I slept very poorly last night, only catching 4 hours of sleep. So I'm not feeling very energized today. Fortunately, the trail today is very easy. 20 kilometers to Kranjska Gora across a cycle path that is an old disused rail line from Juliana to Tarvisio. It was closed in the Second World War when the border between Italy and Slovenia was closed, I think. But the route is pretty level and shouldn't be too hard. But first I have to find my way back to the trail. I found the cycle path that is described in the guidebook, so it shouldn't be too hard. The GPS doesn't go into Tarvisio at all, so that's no use to me yet. But I think I will be able to find my way. Let's hike! I made it back to the official GPS track, so in the complete absence of any way markings, I can now rely on my phone again. But I have a feeling this is going to be a very short video, a couple of kilometers in, and I'm already bored. The guidebook and the GPS are not in accordance as to which trail to follow. The GPS follows an alternate and the turnoff was a while back. So for now I'm following the guidebook as I consider that the official trail. From the village Ratetje, if I pronounce it correctly, the trail should become a bit more interesting. And that is in Slovenia, so hopefully there will be waymarks again. It's 2 kilometers to the border of Slovenia. I just had a short break at the cantina that was still closed, but there were benches in the shade. And I realized I lost my ice towel. And I'm really bummed out because it's still hot. And so far the ice towel has saved me on more than one occasion. There are some sporting goods shops in Kranjska Gora, but I'm not sure they sell something similar like an ice towel. But I can always try, because that's the one piece of gear I really don't want to do without in a heat wave. So hopefully I can buy another one. Well, wouldn't you know, there's Slovenia, the border, and over there is a waymark, a signpost for the Juliana trail. I'm not sure the Italians and the Slovenians have a beef I don't know about, or is there a miscommunication between organizations or volunteers, I'm not sure. But I found it very striking that I didn't see a waymark in the all of Italy, and right at the border of Slovenia the waymarks appear again, just like I'm used to, and I think I will have no trouble finding the trail for the rest of the day. I have to do without my ice towel for now, but I can still dunk my head and my head, and hopefully that will keep me cool for now as well. So I'm heading off trail for a bit because the Zelenci Nature Reserve is said to be extremely beautiful and it's only a 5-minute detour. So let's see what all the fuss is about. That was one gorgeous lake. The water was so clear you could see fish swimming, and the shadow the fish cast on the bottom of the lake, it was extraordinary. The lake is extremely popular, so it was very, very busy with tourists. I think it's between 2 roads, and one of them has a parking lot, so the access is quite easy. So you'll not likely have the lake to yourself, but still, it's worth the detour. I'm truly so happy to be back in Slovenia. The hike is much more relaxing when you can just rely on the signposts and the waymarks. And that is why I always choose a waymark trail. Guidebooks often say you have to bring a map and a compass, but who does that nowadays? I have a good mind for trails and for landmarks, but compass, no, that's not me. In Kranjska Gora, I've booked an apartment, and that's a luxury I have not had before. Let me show you around. There's a small kitchenette, a fridge, and a dining area, as well as a nice big shower, and a bedroom with 3 beds, even though I'm all in my lonesome, but it's everything I need. I just went into town and no joy on the ice towel, I'm afraid. I think it's a cooling towel they're called here, but they haven't even heard of it. So maybe in a bigger city I can try again, but I'm not very hopeful. I could buy it online, but it comes from the US, so shipping would take a long time. And with the tariffs now, I'm not sure it's worth it. So for the remainder of the hike, I'm going to have to do without the ice towel, I'm afraid. Hopefully the temperatures will go down a bit and the heat wave will subside. But tomorrow is another shorter and easier hike to get in the start of things. According to the guidebook, the loop around the Julian Alps starts here. And it is supposed to be a beautiful hike. I met 2 Dutch ladies who have started this hike and hiked several legs, not the whole loop. And they did say that this was one of their favorite days, tomorrow. So I am looking forward to it, but also looking forward to sleeping and catching up on some much needed rest. See you tomorrow.